Case study: R versus Lipman, 1970. Introduction. The 1970 case of R versus Lipman holds a significant position in English criminal law. It grapples with the complex interaction between intoxication, criminal intent mens rea, and the boundaries of criminal liability. The case revolves around a tragic incident involving a man under the influence of LSD and the subsequent death of another person. Factual background: Robert Lipman, the defendant in this case, ingested LSD, a powerful hallucinogenic drug, with a friend. The drug's effects can be unpredictable and led to distorted perceptions and impaired judgment. Following LSD consumption, events took a horrifying turn. Lipman's friend tragically died. Though the details surrounding the incident remain unclear, it was established that Lipman lacked any premeditation or specific intent to cause harm. Legal issue. The central legal question in R v. Lipman centered on the role of voluntary intoxication as a defense against criminal charges. Specifically, the court had to determine whether Lipman's consumption of LSD negated the mens rea required for a manslaughter conviction. Mens rea, meaning guilty mind, is a crucial element in most criminal offenses, requiring the prosecution to prove the defendant intended to commit the crime. Holding and reasoning. The court's decision in R v. Lipman did not favor the defendant. Lipman was convicted of manslaughter. This verdict hinged on the court's distinction between murder and manslaughter. Murder, a more serious offense, requires malice aforethought, meaning the intention to kill or cause serious bodily harm. The evidence in this case didn't suggest such malice on Lipman's part. However, manslaughter carries a lower threshold for culpability. It can be based on recklessness or criminal negligence. The court's reasoning likely focused on the concept of recklessness. By voluntarily taking LSD, Lipman demonstrably engaged in a risky activity. The court might have reasoned that Lipman, by his own actions, should have foreseen the possibility of losing control and causing harm to himself or others. This foreseeability of dangerous behavior due to intoxication, even without a specific intent to harm, could fulfill the recklessness element required for a manslaughter conviction. Furthermore, the court might have drawn upon existing legal precedents that established intoxication as not a complete defense to manslaughter. Prior case law likely played a role in the court's decision to hold Lipman accountable for the death that occurred despite the absence of malicious intent. Impact. The decision in R v. Lipman has had a lasting impact on English criminal law regarding intoxication and its limitations as a defense. Here's a breakdown of some key takeaways. Clarification on intoxication defense. The case clarified that voluntary intoxication does not automatically negate the mens rea required for manslaughter. Taking mind-altering substances doesn't absolve individuals of all responsibility for their actions under the influence. Foreseeable risks and recklessness. The case established the significance of foreseeing potential dangers. If intoxication creates a situation where someone foresees the possibility of causing harm, it can be sufficient for a manslaughter conviction. Conclusion. R versus Lipman stands as a landmark case in criminal law. It highlights the complexities of criminal intent when intoxication is involved. While the case emphasizes individual responsibility for the foreseeable consequences of voluntary drug use, it also sparks ethical debates. Some might question the fairness of holding someone fully accountable for actions committed while under the influence of a powerful hallucinogenic drug that impairs judgment and perception. If you are a law student and looking for more case studies, visit our website www.mylawtutor.net.